We are now at the end of the transfer window, and it's been a very busy month for the boys as we have seen the return of fan favourite Jota to the club, whilst Kyogo has went the other way. In today's video, we are going to discuss some more transfer news whilst going over what Simon Jordan has had to say about Celtic fans as he has blasted them again. But first, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Celtic winger Luis Palma has reportedly travelled to Greece from Edinburgh Airport as he closes in on a move to Olympiacos. The Honduran international is set for a medical with the Greek Giants, with negotiations ongoing over the structure of the deal. Initial reports suggested a €4 million transfer fee had been agreed, with a loan move as part of the arrangement. However, Olympiacos are now said to be pushing for a renegotiation regarding the final fee at the end of the loan spell. Palmer joined Celtic in the summer of 2023 from Aris Thessaloniki, but after an inconsistent spell under Brendan Rodgers, his time in Glasgow appears to be coming to an end. Despite showing flashes of quality early on, including some standout moments in the Champions League, the 25-year-old has struggled for regular game time in recent months. With Jota making a sensational return to the club, Palmer's departure would further clear the path for the Portuguese star to reclaim a key role in the squad. His exit could also free up the famous number 7 shirt, a jersey worn by club legends like Jimmy Johnstone and Henrik Larsson. Many fans would relish the prospect of seeing Jota take on that iconic number should Palmer's move go through. If the move is finalised, Palmer will link up with an Olympiacos side that won the UEFA Europa Conference League last season and currently sit top of the Greek Super League. The club are looking to bolster their squad as they push for more silverware, and the Honduran winger could be part of their title charge. Now for the main story, as Simon Jordan has condemned the disrespectful chants by Celtic fans directed at Prince William during the Scottish side's clash with Aston Villa. The Premier League giants overcame the Scottish Premiership winners 4-2 at Villa Park to ensure automatic promotion into the last 16 of the Champions League. The match turned into a contentious affair as Hoops supporters were heard targeting the Prince of Wales, a Villa fan, with chants of "Lizzie's in a box" and "If you hate the royal family, clap your hands." Moreover, a banner displaying a picture of Michael Fagan, who notoriously intruded into the bedroom of Queen Elizabeth at Buckingham Palace, was also spotted in the crowd. Jordan defended the right of Celtic fans to chant negatively about the royal family, stating anti-royalist chants are free speech. However, taunts about the Queen's death crossed the line. He said on TalkSport, "It's freedom of speech, isn't it? I think they are an irrelevance, but they are entitled to their opinion. If you want to sing about the death of a monarch, then there is something wrong with you. But Prince William is privy to other people's opinions on him. Is it treason? Of course it's not. Is it disrespectful? Yeah. Are the things they say disrespectful? Yeah, but it's their view. I think it's distasteful to say those sorts of things. You can be anti-royal, you can not believe in the monarchy, and lots of people do. I'm moderately middle of the road about it. I understand the value of the monarchy, but constitutionally it has very little merit now. That has been the case for hundreds of years. But I don't sit there and listen to the Celtic fans and think you have anything to say that is of any relevance. You can disagree with something fundamentally without having to be disrespectful and to talk about the death of a monarch and the challenges of that family in the way they do. I think it indicates a certain mindset. So let me get this right. Simon Jordan is an advocate for free speech until you say something that he doesn't like. Very interesting. In other news, former Celtic defender Jason Denayer is set to leave Saudi Pro League side Al Fateh, having joined the team from Emirati club Shabab Al Ahli in July 2023. Denayer's career hasn't gone how many anticipated post-Celtic, with loans to Sunderland and Galatasaray followed by a permanent move to Lyon in August 2018. He won the Scottish Premiership and League Cup during his one season on loan at Celtic, also earning the Scottish Young Player of the Year award and a place in the PFA Scotland Team of the Year. Considering the fact that he starred alongside Virgil van Dijk during his time at Celtic, it's incredible to see how the two players' careers have taken such contrasting paths. The Belgian was arguably as impressive as Van Dijk during the 2014-15 season, yet while the Dutch defender went on to become one of the best in the world, Denayer's career has not reached the same heights. Van Dijk has won numerous trophies with Liverpool, including the Premier League, FA Cup, EFL Cup, Community Shield, UEFA Champions League, UEFA Super Cup, and FIFA Club World Cup. At 29, Denayer still has plenty to offer, and Celtic's defensive ranks could arguably use another experienced option. Currently, Brendan Rodgers has Cameron Carter-Vickers, Liam Scales, Mike Narocki, Austin Trusty, Adam Montgomery, and Dane Murray as centre-back options, with Gustav Lagerbielke and Stephen Welsh both out on loan. Celtic have already been active in the January transfer window, bringing Jota back to Glasgow and securing Kieran Tierney on a pre-contract. Whether Denayer could be tempted back for another stint in the Hoops remains an open question, but his past connection with the club ensures his name will be mentioned as speculation swirls around his next move. With Celtic recently securing a place in the Champions League knockout playoffs, a return to the Hoops is certainly an attractive option at this stage of his career for Denayer. Lastly, Celtic striker Adam Idah reacted to the Hoops' 4-2 defeat against Aston Villa. However, the Irishman was taking positives from the game, with his brace levelling the score just before half-time, a sign that the Hoops had shown great character after going 2-0 down within the first 4 minutes. Idah, making his first start since Kyogo's departure, demonstrated why Celtic paid £9 million for him in the summer, with his double at Villa Park, the first goals that Unai Emery's side have conceded this season in the Champions League. Idah's deflected effort against Young Boys to seal a Champions League knockout playoff appears huge for his confidence against Dundee at Dens Park. Previously, he squandered a number of chances, but at Villa Park he was prolific with 2 incredible finishes against Villa, who themselves finished within the top, sealing a place in the last 16. Given the effort that Celtic put in against the 8th-ranked team in the Champions League, they left Birmingham with their heads held high, with everyone seeing exactly how the Hoops have begun to mature in Europe. And in Idah, they have a striker who can step up in the big moments, whether it be off the bench or from the start, with the Irishman providing a reality check to those who underestimated Celtic ahead of their trip to Villa Park on Wednesday night. He said, "I think that's probably the biggest learning curve we've got from Dortmund. When you play these big teams, you might go in and get a bit timid. It's a big team, but so are Celtic. We're one of the biggest clubs in the world, and I think people forget that sometimes." Celtic ultimately finished 21st in the Champions League table, crucially securing a spot in the top 24 and a place in the knockout playoffs. The Hoops will face either Bayern Munich or Real Madrid, with the draw set to take place at 11 a.m. The first leg will be held at Celtic Park on February 11th or 12th. Idah's performance offers encouragement after a stop-start first half of the season, where he failed to live up to the heights of last season. However, over the past 2 weeks in the Champions League, he has stepped up, and if not for some poor decision-making in defence, Celtic very likely could have emerged with a result on Wednesday, serving as a reminder of what he brings to the Hoops post-Kyogo. Celtic fans, what are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let us know down in the comments section below. That does bring us to the end of today's video. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Thank you,